Thanks for staying with us. So last weekend, in a video obtained by Sahara reporters, Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed caused a chaotic scene during his visit to Azare town by throwing bundles of money at residents. According to Section 21346 of the Central Bank of Nigeria CBN Act 2007, clearly prohibits any form of abuse of the Nigerian currency. Now, in addition to this, we all know that many people spray money at parties during celebrations, and because of this new law, and the fact that even the EFCC has frowned against it, many try to do it as discreet as possible. You know, so even go to parties, yes, you spray, but you know that you're spraying it because you're respecting the Naira, which you get. But what he was doing was on the road, throwing bundles at people, which completely contravenes this law. Now, what are your thoughts on this, especially because this is part of Nigeria's issue, when our leaders say one thing and do the exact opposite?
So one of the issues we have in this country is the fact that our leaders do not lead by examples. And if we want to progress, if we want to go further, if we want to have a country that is worthy of the citizens and the citizens that are worthy of the country, we need to start paying attention to those leaders who will lead by example. Those leaders who will not flout the rule of law because they have immunity. Those leaders who will be accountable to the people because, not just because people are watching, but because that is who they are. Leaders who have integrity is what we are going to be looking for going forward. Unfortunately, we do not have a lot of them, and that is why you see that there's a law prohibiting so and so, and then you go ahead and do it because, after all, nobody can ask you questions. And tomorrow, you will see the same law officials go and pick up people who are spraying money in their own backyards because they do not have immunity. I've always said it here, that what is good for the goose is good for the gander. If you are going to be flouting the laws that you make and put in the Constitution, why make them at all? Let's just know that this is a kangaroo village. Everybody can do as they like.
He knows very well what he was doing, and he also knows the wastage that he was doing. You know, you've created a problem up north, and I'm saying it very carefully here. A lot of their governors, their elites, have created this wide gap of poverty, and they know how to throw money at it. So enter the car, stand on the roof, and throw money at the problem.
You're hailed.
You know, if a former governor from Lagos here went up north to Taraba, I think, or Nasarawa, where there was a flood, and he gave 50 million to assist flood victims to...
And we didn't see the money.
And we didn't see the money.
Just heard about
that one know that they know how to solve a problem. But you went on a political relevance tour drive and started throwing money at the crowd because you know that problem of poverty that you have created, you throw money at it. So I think he knows very well the tool that they have created, and he knows how well to exploit it. But you'd expect that the CBN, even though he has immunity, let him understand it, because I know they can do that. They can say, okay, even beyond your immunity, we have notified you of a standing issue that you will answer to the moment you drop office. Was that not what they did to the former governor of Anambra State?
I'll just be reminded, he's actually a former senator.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. So, he knows. He makes the law sleeping. He knows.
He knows very well.
Now, so we've addressed him. That was wrong. But as I said, we can see how this also happens in other areas, how people take advantage of the people and just assume, it's not Nigerians, they will get over it. Yeah. What's the big deal? Because this behavior, we can look at it in a way where a leader goes out, even in various areas you might not think, even might not throw bundles, but you just show money and they're spraying money anyhow. Is that same disrespect to the Naira? So, in my view, is that do you think that how do we begin to change the mindset of our leaders?
Hey, now we go change their mindset.
We have to remind
Morayo, the thing is, we have disrespected ourselves so much because of this greed that we have in it. We want to quickly amass and protect ourselves. And so we in that amassing, we disrespect ourselves, our integrity, we disrespect the other person out there that we are stealing from. So things that you're supposed to use to better their life so that they will have a form of dignity, even if it's tiny like this, a semblance of dignity, you take it away from them, and then you throw things at them because you have no respect for them. And trust me, the energy you give, you are going to get it back. You are disrespecting yourself. What I would expect from our leaders is to look around their environment and see, what can I do for my people that will make them bless Nigeria?
But do you know that if he doesn't